Okay, now here comes from FryxGames.
Yeah, so I am Jacob Fryxelius, one of the owners of FryxGames, designer of Terraforming Mars, and we have so much new stuff. So the two main new things I want to talk about is the new expansion for Terraforming Mars, the dice game.
Yeah.
And then we will also talk about Kingdom Legacy. But let's start with missions expansion for dice game. So what it adds is some more cards. You have corporations and so on. And you have two main parts that are new here.
Yeah.
The first and most obvious one is maybe the missions. So you have a market of 3 missions, and they each require something. Let's have a look, for example, at this mission here.
Okay.
When this is on the market, the player who first can play 2 cards that cost 2 resources or less will get this card and 1 point at the end of the game, and then the market refills. So there are always 3 things that you can compete for, and many of them require 2 things to play 2 cards, for example. So the first time you do it, you place a player marker on it, and the next time you take it away. And if someone else is also working on it and you take it away, then they lost the competition for that one, but then there is a new one.
Okay.
So these are always the small competitions between all the players all the time. Very interactive and nice. And the second big part are the purple dice.
Yeah.
So the purple dice have free actions. So for example, you can have 1 victory point as a free action. You can draw 2 cards as a free action, or you can use it as a wild, just like the wild tokens in the base game. So you can get these through the cards. You have some punch board here. For example, you place on the map bonuses. There is also cards that give you the purple dice when you play them. So thematically they represent political influence, but it's nothing like turmoil in the mechanics. But it gives you a lot more options, so you can plan. It's more tactical, more interactive, and so on. So missions packed with new stuff. It's maybe a small package, but it's big stuff.
Can we go into the game box?
I haven't opened
here.
Yes, of course, yes. Everything fits in the base game box. So this is a small box. It's just for getting the expansion. Everything fits in the base box.
Yeah.
So it's no problem. So that's the missions for dice game, Terraforming Mars dice game. And then we have 2 new products for the Kingdom Legacy line.
Kingdom Legacy.
So we have the Kingdom Legacy. It's a solo deck builder with the legacy elements.
Yeah.
So its campaign takes about 6 hours to play. And after you have played the base game, you can continue the story of your kingdom with different expansions. So we already had a few expansions released, and the new ones for Essen are Ambitions and Foundations.
Okay.
So let's have a brief look at these. In Ambitions, you will have 5 rounds, and each round you will discover 4 new cards, and you will be able to choose. You will always get a negative card, and then you have 3 positive cards that you can choose which 2, and you have to destroy one of them. And you can also choose side if you want this side or this side. So there's a lot of different things that you can customize, you can find that suits your kingdom and your strategy. So this is a really strategic expansion. It's only €5 here at Essen, small booster pack type expansion. But then we also have the big box Foundation expansion. It's actually 3 expansions in one.
Yeah.
So you have the Black Plague, you have Invasion and Nature's Revenge, and you can choose to play in which order you want, and you don't have to play all of them. For example, I usually only play 1 or 2 in one of my kingdoms, and then maybe some other kingdom can take the third. But each of them lets you discover 2 of the 6 foundations.
Yeah.
These will give real flavor to your kingdom. For example, you can start to develop science in your kingdom. You can have a strong church. You can have romance where the knights rescue the ladies. You have artisans that make your kingdom pretty. You have nobles that are very ambitious, and you can have mechanics. It's kind of a side theme to the science that can also develop your kingdom over time. So many different things to choose from, and you choose one of the bad expansions, and during that you will have 2 opportunities to pick any one of you want of these ones.
Yeah.
So it really gives you a lot of medieval flavor, and you can choose which flavor you want for your kingdom. So that's basically our news for Essen, our main news. So people have already enjoyed it, and I hope that many more will as well.
Then can I choose this and this, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
1 and 2.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So each is one of them. For example, in this one you choose 1, and then you have 2 normal rounds, and then the 4th round you choose another one, and you add it. So the way these work is that they have a cover card that tells you how they work,
Yeah.
and they will usually just give you a bunch of cards, like
Yeah.
you get all these cards into
Yeah.
your deck, and the other ones are things that you can discover through these cards,
Yeah.
and they all give a certain theme that is it's very nice to develop.
They're very interesting system.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So for example, romance, it's interesting because one of the things you do is that you can get each turn, each round, you
Yeah.
get a new mission, someone that you need to help. And when you manage to help, if you're not fast enough, they will be destroyed. But if you can manage, they will become a very nice person for your
Oh.
kingdom.
It's romance.
Yeah, it is. It's there, and you have some
Yeah.
knights, and here you have Arthur, for example, from the medieval tales, and Gawain and stuff like that. So it's a lot. You can really have a medieval feeling.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you. Thanks for coming.
Thank you.
Okay. Then how can we get these games?
Well, they should both be in retail. Here at Essen, we have our own booth. We have a good price if you go there, and they're also available on the FryxGames web shop.
Sure.
Yeah, so different ways to get hold of it, and make sure you try it, because I don't think you will be disappointed.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank
you very
you.
much.
Thank you.
Okay. Now here comes from Capital Games Studio.
Hi everyone.
Yes. Can you introduce yourself and your company first?
My name is Yo. I'm from Singapore. So we have this company called Capital Games Studio. So this year we have 2 family games to introduce to the audience. Yep, the first game is called Bunny 100. Yeah,
Okay.
it's a very simple game. You basically count 1 to 100. Okay, and we start off with 1 unit card and this. Okay, so when we count to any unit with 4, instead of saying 4, we go meow meow. So
Meow.
I go 1, 2,
2.
3,
Meow meow.
right, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay,
Yeah.
so once we get to 20, we open up another one.
Uh-huh.
So let's say 3, and you must. Okay, yeah. So I go 21,
Yeah. 2.
cannot.
Yeah.
You have to use the meow again. Okay, so
Yeah.
okay, if you
Yeah.
do the wrong thing, you get a hook.
Oh, cool.
Okay, so the player, so we continue. So every 20, so at 40, we open another one. At
Then
60,
then
80, we
must
open.
remember.
Yeah, you must remember
Yeah.
what is at the back. And the game will end at 100, but the one with the least poop will win the game.
Okay.
Yeah, so very simple game.
Yeah.
2 to 15 player, great party games.
Very funny.
Yeah, it's a very funny game.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we have a lot of very funny things inside
Make
here.
bunny ears.
Yeah, I make bunny, make a flower and lean on the next player.
So
Yeah,
cute.
yeah, it's a very cute, very funny game. Yeah, so easy to play, easy.
Okay, very good. I love the. Okay, now Sneaky Super.
Okay, so Sneaky Supper. So this is a game.
Sneaky Supper.
Yeah, Sneaky Supper. Yeah. So in this game, it's a push a lot game whereby you are making supper at night and everybody is asleep and you are trying to not wake anybody up. Okay, if you wake your family up by making too much noise, they would share your supper because they will see that you made noodle sandwich. They want to share your supper with you. Okay, so how do you play the game? Okay, you start off the game with this silent token, and you start off with a craving over here.
Yeah.
So this is a secret craving that will give you points that you can fulfill during the game over here. Okay, so what you do is that you try to open, push your luck. So you see this sound over here. So I try not to exceed 4 and above. So if I exceed 4, I will bust. Okay, so I got 2 over here, and let's say I 0 over here. Okay, so depending on the kind of ingredients over here, I can make different kind of ingredients that can give me points. So you can see that this one, to make a sandwich, to have 9 points, I need 2 bread, 1 utensils, and 2 this thing with a bread symbol on top. Okay, so I can make something simple, but I need a utensil over here. Okay, so instead of opening from here, I can open from a utensil over here instead to open the serve. So there are some utensil cards inside this deck, but it's a bit harder to find. So let's say I want to open 1 utensil over here, and it's 3 noise.
Yeah.
So if I do 1 more noise, I will bust. Okay, so I'll try my luck to see whether I can get a 0. And I got 1 more bread. Wow, so I can do bread. Let's see, bread. I need 1 more of this bread. So I try to go for this. I try to open, and I have a noise.
Oh.
Okay, so in this case, I can use a safety token to block the noise. Okay, if let's say I block the noise and I don't want to do anything, I can collect all this into my hand. I can collect all this into my hand.
Until 3, okay. 3.
Yeah, because I block 1 of it. So other than that, what I can do is that I can, instead of blocking this one, because only 1, I can block this one. So now I have 2 noise. Then I can continue. Yeah, okay.
Oh.
I kick a
Kick us 2.
Okay, so I made 4 noise. I don't have the token anymore. I will have to, everybody wakes up and they are angry at you. So if that happens, I don't get to keep all the food. What happens is that all this food I will collect then I give every player the choice. So let's say you're angry at me, you get to pick the first food. So let's say you want the utensils, then everybody will take one, then you keep one. Okay. And because you wake everybody up, everybody asks you, please don't make so much noise in the future, you'll get back your silent token. You get a free silent token. Yeah. So that's how you do it. You play the game. So the game ends when anybody accumulate 20 points. So there are points here,
30,
20 points.
20.
There are points here, there are points here, and there are points here. And then each of this is worth 1 point. End of the game. Yeah. So it's a push game. There are other tricks to it. Is that if you can push all the way to 7 cards, you get to keep all the cards. So by right, at the end of every round, you cannot keep more than 4 cards. If you have more than 4, you have to discard it. If you manage to push all the way to 7, your 4 card limit will be lifted for until the end of next round. So the more recipe you have in your hand, the higher chance that you can clear more than you can clear all this recipe. The more ingredients you have, there's a higher chance that you can clear more recipe. Yeah. So this is how the game works. Very fun game. Then there's a bit of strategy inside because you got things that can mitigate this. You can go for the different food, and you can go for utensils, or you can go for cravings. Multiple ways to clock points. Just see what is the strategy. Yeah.
Okay. I just find some recipe needs silent token, right?
Yes, correct. Okay, so the silent token can replace any very powerful. It can block sound. It can use to replace recipe, and certain recipe over here you need the silent tool. Okay, but this one gives you a lot of points. 12 points, 8 points, 5 points, a lot more points than usual. Yep.
Okay.
So that's how you play Sticky Stuff.
Okay, thank you. Oh, then how can I get these games?
Very good question. You can get it from our website, but we have major retailers. We don't have a retailer in Korea yet. So if there are any distributors who are interested to import these games, we'll be happy to talk to them. Or if they want to localize this game, we'll be happy to know about this game. Else you can buy it from Singapore. You can ship from Singapore. We have sites in Hong Kong, Singapore, and China, and yeah. I think we also have, not yet, we're looking for a distributor, that's why if you need to Korea. And else you can buy from Singapore, our website, we can ship to Korea. It's cheaper to buy from us because the shipping is cheaper than you buy from Europe.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you very much also.
Now here comes from Baroque Games. Okay, can you introduce yourself and the company?
Sure. My name is Jan, and I'm from Baroque Games. We are a small company from Stuttgart in Germany. And today here at Essen Fair to show our new prototype.
Yeah. Okay. I remember your very nice game, Action Protocol.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Can you introduce new game?
Sure.
Yeah.
This new game, it's a simple card game. It's cooperative poker with red pandas. And the idea is you play a group of 2 to 4 small red pandas, and you have to compete against the big panda. And you want to build stronger poker hands than the big panda does. But the catch is the big panda's hand gets stronger and stronger every round, and you have always to start from fresh. So you have to work together to make sure in the end you get more victory points from your poker hands. And the other ideas, as you can see, each card, it is a regular poker card, which means you can play any other regular card game, like Skat, Blackjack, Poker, Mau Mau, like Tichu as well, like whatever you prefer. But you have cute red panda artwork, as you can see. And here each card also has a unique text effect that applies during this game. And when you play from your hand, you can put one card into your poker hands, but if you do this, you also have to give one card to the big panda, to the game. So you always make the big panda stronger as well. Or if you don't want to do that, you can play the card for its text effect, and afterwards the big panda gets it, if it would make the big panda's hand stronger, otherwise it gets discarded.
Is these us and these are big panda?
Yeah. These are the players. The players they build 2 poker hands simultaneously, and the big panda always has one. And this one gets stronger and stronger every turn. So, for example, this is a Joker card. It's very strong. If I play this for the text effect, it lets every player draw an additional card. But afterwards, I would have it to the big panda. I have to give it to the big panda. And if he can use this card, he would take it, and then he has a Joker, and he never discards it. So that's the idea. Strong cards, they have strong effects for the players, but also always strong effects for the game. And the thing is, if you always have to play, and if you have only one card left in hand, then you have to play it for its text effect and give it to the big panda. So you have to be careful which cards you keep in hand. So it's a fun and
Yeah.
strategic, and of course it's very cute.
Yeah.
It's meant to be cute, and you can play it in 20 minutes, maybe 25 minutes.
How can we use these cards?
These are token cards.
Yeah.
As you can see, each panda card has the 3 different types: head, tail, and paw. Like this card has every type, this only the tail. And there are cards that say that, for example, only heads get counted during the scoring round, and you can indicate this with these token cards. For the Kickstarter, maybe we will do deluxe tokens like metal coins or plastic coins or something. Right now it's only cards, but we are thinking about doing some deluxe components, because this will be a Kickstarter campaign, so not on GameFound, not on Kickstarter, next year.
Next year.
Next year, probably Q1 or Q2, so maybe February or March.
Okay. Q1, Q2. It may be Q2.
Q1, maybe Q2. I think March, maybe April next
Okay.
year. Yeah.
Okay. Yes.
And yeah, this is the prototype. It's very new. There is no box right now, but this will be the box art, more or less. This is like the preview box.
They are lesser, right? Lesser panda.
Lesser panda, the red ones.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for coming. And
Thank you for having me here.
Yeah.